Ben, you said on your radio show that they sprained shoulders and ligament damage. How do you go about this week and get ready for Sunday? And does it feel better than it did Saturday night?
Take a lot of mental reps, get in there and do my rehab and treatment and do everything the doctors say to strengthen and get back.
And have they set a schedule for you yet on when you can throw or what you're going to do?
Not yet. We're, like I said, I'm taking time out of my rehab right now to talk to you guys. So go back in there and get some more stuff done in a little bit.
Ben, what would you like? How many days do you want to throw before the game? Or do you not even need to? You can throw
I'd like to play. I'd like to throw every day.
How does it feel right now, Ben?
Fine.
The last time you guys played these guys, you threw the ball 55 times. Is that realistic?
Well, we did that because of the type of defense that they were in. You know, they had a penny personnel on the field, so we were going to throw it when they had that defense on the field. So we expect they had some injuries in the secondary, so we expect them to be back and healthy. And it's the number one defense in the world for a reason. They're really, really good.
Ben, if Antonio can't go this week, does that open a challenge, create a challenge for the other guys to step up?
Of course, he's the best in the world. So we need to step up anyway because it's playoffs and this defense is that good.
How would you assess the running game last week, coming in and filling in?
I thought they did. I thought Fitz and Jordan did a great job stepping up in the pass game, catching the ball, blocking, and running. I thought that they did what we expected them to do and exceeded expectations of the outside world.
Did that penny look make it hard to get the running game going in that last matchup, or was that something different that was going on?
Yeah, it's just we just don't run the ball in that look.
Ben, you haven't tried to throw football?
No.
When will you try, do you know?
Don't. That's kind of up to training staff and doctors, and Dr. Bradley will be in here today, and we'll talk to him, and we'll just kind of, like I said, take it day by day, but probably hour by hour, really.
How much better does it feel, Ben, now than it did, let's say, on Saturday?
Just standing here feels fine. Obviously, it was pretty painful during the game.
You've had this sort of injury before. How does this one compare to any previous ones?
It's been a while since I've had the other one, so I don't remember exactly how similar or different they are. But anytime a thrower has a right shoulder injury, it's not good.
Did you take a shot Saturday night to go back in the game?
I did not. Did not.
Then Coach Tomlin was talking to us yesterday about 9 years together, that you don't even need to have verbal communication. Do you ever, at this point, have to argue with him? I want to go in, or I'm going to go, or?
I don't want to say argue, because argue is a negative thing, but there's times that I'll talk to him and tell him just how I feel. You just have to be honest with someone, especially with your boss, the guy that's making a decision. If you're honest about how you feel and let him know, then he can make an educated decision.
And do things have to change if AB is not there, or can you go about the same thing with just plugging somebody else in?
Well, you can never just plug someone in for AB because AB is pretty special. But we've got guys that have stepped up all year, and if AB can't go, then we have faith and confidence that the next guy will step up and be the best player they can be.
Does Marcus have to play more outside as a result?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
How do you feel about how Martavis responded to your challenge last week?
Thought he did great. Stepped up, played well, made some big plays for us. We just need him to continue to do that.
If you get hurt and can't play, Landry is the next guy for D'Angelo. It's been Fitz and Jordan. If AB can't go, there is no one next guy, right?
There might be.
Then how would you gauge Landry's sort of progress throughout the season, and how does he look like a different quarterback to you now than he did 6 months ago?
Well, Landry's one of the smarter guys that I've been around, and a guy that puts in more preparation and work than most. He's really, really good like that, and I think we've seen growth because you see a guy that a lot of people didn't anticipate making the team, but he's put the work in and confidence, and we've all known what he is capable of doing. I think he gets an unfair rap for last game and I told him this, I said, everyone makes a bad play here and there. I said, the problem with you made one bad play, but you only had 10 or 15 plays. I made 3 or 4 bad plays, but I had 60 plays that kind of masked those other ones. So don't be too hard on himself, and he shouldn't be because he's a guy that we don't know when we'll need again.
Is that part of that growth, though, being able to put a mistake like that sort of behind you?
And that's what I told him. I said, as a quarterback, you have to have short-term memory, good and bad. You have to put it behind you because you never know when the next play is going to come, and we're going to need you.
Do you have to be able to throw the ball 30 yards down the field to play in this game?
I'd like to be able to.
Could there be something designed for stuff underneath that, or is that just too hard?
Yeah, it'd be tough. I don't know that I would. Like I said, I want to be out there unless I'm going to hurt the team. If you can't throw the ball 25, 30 yards downfield, I think you're hurting your team. So I don't think we put ourselves in that situation. But if we can find any way possible to get out there, pain medicine, whatever it is, where if I can deal with the pain and make plays, and then just have to be in a lot of pain the next day, then I'll deal with it.
Ben, is that something you have to fight because you want to be out there, but you might know that you might be?
Yeah, I mean that's trying to be smart. You know, of course I want to be out there with the guys, but I've always said not at the expense of hurting the team.
And obviously you had success against them for the first time, but what is it about Denver that makes them so good defensively that stands out to you?
Well, we got lucky the first time. You know, we made plays. They had guys injured. We were at home, and you know, it's not going to be that easy. You know, this is a very, very good defense that I'm sure is going to take a little bit of pride from the last game and really get after us. It's going to be at their place, so it's going to be loud. So this is the biggest challenge we've ever faced.
Can you still pick up the boys, or do you have to let them leave Dad's arm alone, or hand this week?
Yeah, it's more difficult. I have to let them kind of climb up onto me, left arm only.
What have the doctors told you about maybe the symptoms of the sprained AC joint subsiding by a certain amount of time? Like, by the weekend, can it get better?
I hope so. You know, we're going to do everything we can to get it as stable as we can, and then we'll see what kind of pain things we can deal with on Sunday.
Is there any kind of, will they put any kind of brace or anything on it?
I don't think so. I've never wore a brace on it. I don't know if that even works or how it would work. So I think, obviously I won't say never. If there's something that could help, we'll try it, but I don't know how that would work.
Even if you can't throw, can you still practice on a limited basis, handoff?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're going to, even today, we may see what I can do. Hand off, get mental reps. We'll see. Like I said, we're going to take this literally probably hour by hour.
Ben, your thoughts on a possible final matchup against Peyton? I know you go up against the defense, but you guys have had some pretty memorable moments.
Oh, he's one of the greatest to ever play the game. It's always an honor to share the field with him. And I just hope that he doesn't have a good day.
Do you know which grade of AC sprain it is?
I'm not a doctor, no. Everyone, thank you guys. Thank you.